Hi, welcome to my channel. In this episode, we are going to explain properties and systems, their types and features. It's so important to know the difference between them before starting thermodynamics. So let's dive in. Imagine you are baking a cake. You've got sugar, flour, frosting, but you don't know which ones are the ingredients that actually make the cake, and which are just the toppings. That's what it's like starting thermodynamics without knowing the difference between extensive and intensive properties. If you confuse them, your calculations will be a hot mess. Now imagine trying to bake, but the oven door is always open, or sealed shut, or completely disconnected from the kitchen. That's where systems come in: open, closed, isolated. They define what can and can't cross your system boundary: heat, mass, energy, even chaos. Before you cook up any thermodynamics magic, you need to know your ingredients and your kitchen rules. So let's break it down. First, what's a property? A property is any measurable characteristic of a system that helps describe its condition at a given moment, such as temperature, pressure, and energy. We classify properties into two types: extensive properties and intensive properties. Extensive property is property that depends on the size or amount of the system, such as mass, volume, total energy, while intensive property is a property that does not depend on the system size. It stays the same no matter how much you have. Examples: temperature, pressure, density. For your information, here is a little trick. If you divide an extensive property by mass, you often get an intensive one. Like total energy divided mass equals specific energy. Volume divided mass equals specific volume. Moving forward to types of systems, we have three types: open, closed, and isolated. In open system, both mass and energy can cross the boundary. Think, a boiling pot with the lid off. Then closed system, energy can cross, but mass stays in, like a piston cylinder. And last we have the isolated system: no energy, no mass, no drama. You might be thinking, wait, that's literally me during exam week. Yeah, close, but this one's actually sealed and insulated, not just ghosting everyone. Why is it important to identify the type of system? Actually, later on, when we study first law of thermodynamics, you will notice that determining the type of system is crucial in solving problems, because solving it a closed system differs from solving it as an opened one. And that wraps up today's episode. Now buckle up your belts, because starting next episode, we're diving into the real stuff in thermodynamics. No more intro talk? We're going into prerequisites, conversions, and unit systems that you'll definitely need to solve problems like a pro. So make sure you check it out. And if you liked this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stick around for more exclusive, fun, and sassy engineering content right here on Mech-nificent.